back on another episode. Been to Marbella for a month, but we're back in the mix. The first person he has to come to the studio.
We're back.
Joel, because the last one was great, wasn't it, mate?
Yeah, it's major.
How's life been since last catching up?
When did we last do it? 2 months ago?
I think it was, wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, been incredible, you know. In every aspect, to be honest. You know, I've had some beautiful experiences with the kids.
Yeah.
Business has been, you know, booming. Yeah, how about you?
Yeah, absolutely fine. Well, I'm in my active gear at the minute.
Yeah.
I've just literally done the biggest photo shoot of my life.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Kind of like, I was obviously focusing more on the mentorship now and growing businesses and stuff like that, but that'll always be a massive part of me, you know, and days like today really brought back home how much it means to me. I even got an award by my team,
Sick.
to be honest. So basically, one of the girls on the team who's on the, it's hard to really talk about this stuff, but one of the girls on the team, her daughter passed away. She got run over basically and died. So we done a bit of a talk for her and like a bit of an award and stuff like that because she climbed a quarter.
Yeah.
And then I got an award as well. So it was nice. It was nice because it's shown that they was grateful for me and everything what I do. Because I think when you sort of just doing it automatically every single day in terms of your personality traits and being a giver and stuff like yourself, you know, you come on my call the other day, didn't you? You know, you didn't ask for nothing, you just giving back at you. And well, they benefited massively from it, didn't they? Jay was like, I made 3K today. So it's one of them when you're in that mode for so long, it's just like second nature.
Sometimes you don't recognise it.
No, you don't. It's just like an everyday thing. But then when people are saying it, like,
in person
I got that
as well.
much energy today from it.
Yeah.
You know, it was great, you know.
Yeah.
Like
well, you do an amazing thing. So I think it's always nice when you actually see the impact that you're having on people. There's nothing better.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. In terms of like your events, I know you did the first one.
Yeah, I loved it.
So how was that? What was the subject? You know, what key things would you have changed actually? You know, we could touch upon that.
Well, it was called the Wealth Identity Immersion, done it at the Hilton, the Doubletree in Manchester, next to Manchester Piccadilly, and it was major. I think the main thing for me, because I'd never done them before, anything that you go and do that you've never done before, you just shit in it.
Yeah.
So I remember like even a few days before, like I'm in bed trying to visualize my goal and my mind's just going to being on stage.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And just rehearsing, because I wanted to get my imagination comfortable. So when I got in there, it wasn't the first time I'd been in there.
Yeah.
It is physically, but psychologically I've been in there. But my mentor did say to me, he said, you're going to love it way more than doing it on Zoom.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what happened. I think there's a few things that I changed. The fucking lanyards kept flipping round so you couldn't see the people's names.
Oh, yeah.
So little small things. I think, you know, the structure could have been better in terms of, you know, the times that we done break and stuff like that. I was getting a bit carried away, a bit passionate, still talking and stuff like that.
Oh, so it ran out of times a bit.
Yeah, but then my mentor said, don't do 1 hour sessions. He said, you know, you're going to want to keep going, do 90 minutes. So I think just little things like that. And when I do it again, I'll definitely sell at the end, you know, because I didn't do that. I just said book a call and just put a QR code on the table. But for me, my win was getting up there. You know, that was like the major thing for me, because obviously they say one of the biggest fears is public speaking. So I just wanted to get up there, and, you know, I was just saying to your camera, like 5 minutes in, I just felt I felt like I was speaking to one person on Zoom and I was feeding off people's energies. And then I had, another thing I changed is I would have charged way more. I mean, I started the tickets off at a tenner.
Oh,
you know, you're getting a full day with me. The Hilton's giving you a buffet lunch.
Wow.
You know, everything's included. And we had VIP tickets and we had inner circle tickets where 10 of them had the chance to come to dinner with me at the end.
Oh, nice.
On the day, I'd only sold 6.
Yeah.
I presented for an hour, and then before break, I said, listen, proximity is power.
Yeah.
I said, you know, you want to be in my energy because you're not going to leave it the same.
Yeah.
And my missus, Georgina, she was working for me on the day.
Yeah.
And I said, go and speak to Georgina. On break. Yeah. There was people queuing up.
Oh, that's
I went to the toilet. I checked my online banking. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just so cool. So literally, I had to open up a few more spaces at the dinner. But yeah, just an incredible experience. I literally got home and I was looking for an even better venue.
Yeah, well, you booked it already, haven't you?
Yeah, but the Midlands for Saturday the 10th of October.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll come that one.
Yeah, it's going to be
I'll come that one because
major.
I think I'm going to be in the UK.
Yeah?
Yeah, I hope so.
Jet setter.
Nah, because I'm going to Marbella again on Monday.
Yeah.
But I'm only going for 5 days. Back on Friday.
Why are you over there so much?
I'm going to move there next year.
Okay.
Yeah, so I've done a month there. Mad story this. I'll tell you this story. You won't believe it, to be honest. Harry was saying how was Marbella and stuff, and I said it was great. We'll get into the story on this. So basically, I done Marbella for a month. Amazing experience. Done a mentorship event over there. Got like 12 lads in the villa, like education, activities, boxing, gym sessions, ice bath. Because I believe in, obviously, the three things, same as yourself. Your mindset, your physique, and also growing your business.
Yeah.
It's a combination, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that's really what I based it around. So we had an amazing experience, obviously, in the villa, luxury, driving the sports cars, rented, yeah, but you still have an experience. You're still around all the luxury and all that.
Still sick, yeah.
Yeah, still sick, innit? And then, basically, I was supposed to go from Marbella to Ibiza, because obviously my background is I was a party boy in Ibiza, you know, doing the seasons, going around in a circle, drinking all the time. I was having good times, obviously.
Yeah, seen you falling off a camera. I seen it, I was laughing.
Yeah, so that was me, obviously, lost in life, but just partying, meeting the women, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
But I didn't know my purpose. I remember going to a place in Ibiza called the Jesus Shop, and I used to work at Lineker's, not a lot of money. You get your tips, don't you, from the bar work?
Yeah.
So I had the tips, €2.50 or something in the pocket.
Yeah.
I knew the Jesus Shop was somewhere cheap to eat because I didn't have a lot of money. You used to be able to get these tuna and mayonnaise, like baguette things.
Okay.
But it was mostly mayonnaise and a tiny bit of tuna.
Yeah.
So it's cutting short. But I went in there and it was €3. I thought, shit, I can't even afford the sandwich.
Wow.
That was like a peak moment for me, really. And it always stands out because obviously I've come a long way from the €3 now.
Yeah.
So I wanted to go back in the shops and do, you know, videos because it's building the personal brand, telling the stories, the contrast to now. So that was the whole mission behind it.
Oh, so you went back to Marbella to the shop where you only had £2.50?
I was going to fly from Marbella to Ibiza, you know,
Okay.
because that's where I'd done all my seasons in Ibiza.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
So the only flights what we could get, because we booked it pretty last minute, was a stop off in Madrid.
Yeah.
So when we stopped off on Madrid, basically I was on a call with a new client. Sam, Dino and Linnea, they come up to me, said, oh, we need to get the flight. So I thought, oh, we've probably got about 15, 20 minutes to get to the gate and, you know, we're not going to miss it.
Yeah.
We missed it. You know, we
Okay,
was running
yeah,
and
I've
all
seen it
that,
on your
sweating,
story,
you know, with the bags and everything. We missed the flight. I was absolutely fuming because Nyla's already there in Ibiza. So I was like, wow. I was just thinking, I'm going to be in the doghouse, me. Like,
Yeah.
no
Shit
sex
happens,
for
though.
a week, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm joking, but I thought, I'm going to be in the doghouse here. She's stranded over there. I've let her down, you know, so I was pissed off. Even though it wasn't really my fault, they should have had a look at the thing. So in terms of like you now moving forward with your business, like where you're looking to take it and stuff?
I just always set new financial goals.
Yeah.
You know, because once you hit the financial goal, of course, to do that, you've got to become a different version of you, but, you know, you've got to scale your business as well. So I think for me, it's just about creating as many really good engines as possible.
Yeah.
You know, so now I've got a podcast, I've got my YouTube channel, you know, you've got lead magnets, you've got online events, in-person events, you've got TikTok, you've got Instagram, Facebook, YouTube Shorts.
Yeah.
So I'm just creating, like 3 months ago, I had one engine, which was pretty much YouTube.
Yeah.
So I'm just creating all of these engines just to be constantly in front of my ideal client's face.
Yeah.
You know, so everyone I'm kind of attracting now is where I was 3 years ago. You know, they know about Bob Proctor, they know about all of this information, but they're frustrated because they keep reading more and more, consuming more and more, and not getting the results. Like as soon as someone comes on a call and they tell me that, I'm like, what I'm doing on social media is working.
Yeah.
So just really focused on branding and also creating new offers and creating new programs as well. So I've just created an inner circle, which is 12 months, which is, you know, kind of like my highest level program where they get really close proximity to me.
What's that? Is that like, so what's included into that?
So I just do a coaching call every 2 weeks and they'll study that call. I'm so big on repetition, you know. So
do you not do like any in-person like meetings or anything like that?
No, but I do want to, because my mentor was saying he kind of has like $150,000 package.
Yeah.
And they get access to all 12 of his yearly events because he does an in-person one every 12 months.
Yeah, so that's like when I went to see David Bayer.
Yeah.
To work with him for a year, it was 200K.
Okay.
And that was obviously going to his house, like being with him, you know, because really it's energy in it. That's what you go around. It's like me, I upgraded with my business mentor. You
Yeah.
know, one flight over there, really, you know, it's $7,500.
Yeah.
You know,
It's proximity.
Yeah, but like each time I've went there, I've added thousands onto the monthly revenue.
Yeah. How do you explain that to a person that doesn't understand it though?
That's why they're at that situation. It's like I always see posts about online now. I don't know why I'm picking up on it more, but
Yeah.
people slagging off mentors. But the people slagging off mentors, they're not even doing 10K months. Do you know what I mean? And then they're trying to tell people, oh, they're not doing this, they're not doing that. It's like, that's why you're stuck on that, because your brain's at that stage still. That's why you've got them beliefs.
Yeah.
You know, it's like you when you was on that call the other day, you know, your beliefs shape who you are, don't they?
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. I think it's like Devin, my client, he does one-to-one with me now.
Yeah.
So it's just a 15-minute call every Monday. And I don't even plan for the call.
Yeah.
Just 15 minutes of being in my proximity.
Yeah.
Whatever I say is coming from my level of awareness compared to his.
Yeah.
And he just keeps growing and keeps growing. So when I'm having my one-to-one calls with my mentor, it's not like he doesn't always have to give me specific instructions.
Yeah.
It's just when he talks for 5 minutes, his thinking starts becoming
Yeah.
my thinking.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So it's not always about instructions. It's like what you said, it's being in a person's energy that's getting the results that you want. It alters your energy.
I love what you said the other day when you was on that call as well, when you said your mentor can tell you things.
Yeah.
You might not always agree, but you just have to do it anyway. And,
Yeah.
and that's exactly the people who progress. Like, you can't see where it's going to go because you're not there. You've never done it.
Yeah.
But they can because they're well further ahead than you.
Yeah, so true.
It is.
Yeah. Like your mentor's not your mentor's not a real mentor if you agree with everything they tell you to do.
You'll be on the same level, earning the same money.
Exactly. Yeah, you're not supposed. When I was in Barcelona. I went with my friend John. We got like this beautiful penthouse, and I had a call with my mentor, and he said, "Right, what I want you to do for the next week is when you get up in the morning after you've studied, I want you to sit in a chair,
Yeah.
and I want you to think about nothing." And I was confused. I was like, what do you mean? He said, I want you to sit there for 15 minutes and I want you to just put your attention on your body. If you get an itch on your face, your ass, your nose, you do not touch it.
Yeah.
He said, I'm going to show you. This is going to help success become safe to your nervous system.
Yeah.
I come off the call like, what the fuck is this guy on about? It don't even make sense. But guess what? Every morning I sat in that chair for 15 minutes. You know, like it's not supposed to make sense to me. But when you're being mentored by someone who's done over $1 billion in sales in the career, it's like, okay, it don't make sense to me, my perception, my level of awareness. But my mentor is the only person, like if my mentor tells me to jump, only person in the world that I'll say how high.
Yeah. That's the whole point of it, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we can dive deep on some business things today.
Yeah.
You know, sales being one of them. You know,
love sales.
Yeah, I know you do.
I
That's
love
why I
it.
had to go through it with you.
Yeah.
Because obviously at the end of the day, like, you know, it's a main skill what you need to really move forward and grow
Absolutely, yeah.
in it. But you have to be believing in what you're actually selling.
100%.
You know,
I think
then
that's
it's
the main
easier
thing.
to sell, I think, if you believe in the products what you're selling. Like people said to me in the past, you're a good salesman, aren't you? I think, no, I just know it works what I'm actually telling you to do.
Yeah.
You know, then it's easy. You don't need to think about things. It just flows, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think that's one of them. Belief in what you're selling.
Yeah.
I think number 2 is belief in yourself.
Yeah.
And number 3, belief in the person.
Yeah.
Because you could believe in what you do, you could believe in yourself, but if you're monitoring them and you're like, I don't think this person can do it, they're going to pick up on it.
That's true. That.
You know, so I think we've really got to believe in the person, no matter like how we see them. Do you know, like we've got to be able to believe that we're all spiritual beings. If one person can do it, then they can do it. But I love selling. I had a call with my friend John yesterday, and you know, me and him for like a good few months had similar results. Now mine have got better. But I had a call with him yesterday, and I've been pushing him. I've been like, you know, ring the best people to sell to are your clients.
Yeah.
Create something better for your current clients. You don't even need to sell them. You just need to extend the invitation. So, you know, I had a call with him. Like he's not had the best. What are we in August? Yeah, he's not had the best August. I said, John, how many people have you asked to buy this month? And he said 3. I said, do you know how many people I've asked to buy? He said, how many? I said 20 this month. I said, do you know how many people have said yeah? He said, how many? I said, about 6 or 7.
Yeah.
I said, do you know how much money that's made me? He said, how much? I said, over 100K.
Yeah.
See, you're not asking enough people to buy. Like, who cares about content and all these marketing strategies if you're not asking the person for a sale?
Yeah.
Like Bob Proctor, he worked with an insurance company called The Prudential.
Yeah.
And he went into the company and he only told them to do two things. Number one, he wanted them to be in front physically of a prospect before 9 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah.
And number two, to ask every single one of these prospects to buy at least 100K's worth of insurance.
Yeah.
He said, before I went into the company, no one was asking people to buy.
Yeah.
So I think with sales, like I don't care if a person says yeah or no. Like I'm completely detached.
Yeah.
I'm just putting out an invitation. Like even before this, like I was outside with a previous client. I was on a Zoom with them and just give him an invitation to join in a circle. Like he's not joined straight away, but only him and I know that he said no. And if I didn't ask, he said no anyway.
Yeah.
So I think, I love rejection.
Yeah.
I just don't take it personally.
I love that what you said on the call. I know I keep going on about the call, but I did get a lot of value from that call. And when you said about objections and it gets you excited, because it shows that they want it. Yeah. I never actually thought like that before. Yeah,
my mentor taught me that. When I used to hear objections, like, fuck.
Yeah.
Now, when I hear an objection, I start smiling.
When you hear an objection, really, you feel like you've already lost.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, I did before.
Well, you did, but you change your assumption. Just give the viewer, because you keep mentioning call, give the viewer some concept on what the call was.
Yeah, on your call.
Yeah.
Yeah, so for the viewers out there, we'll look at the camera for this one. Joel come to the call with my clients and, well, it was mindset training, wasn't it? Sales training, business growth. And from that call alone, one of my clients, my best client actually, he actually made 3K.
Yeah, he messaged me buzzing.
On the day as well. Biggest day he's ever done.
Yeah, but there was some things like we was going over in that call about like selling as well. And selling is literally a transfer of belief.
Yeah.
Like I was just, was it after? Yeah, after I got my haircut about an hour ago.
Yeah.
And straight after that, like I had a call booked.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm just going to have to do it in my car. Like I'm nowhere near home. I sold him for like 12K and I was literally on the phone for about 15 minutes.
Wow.
I'm rambling on, but I'm so certain.
Yeah.
Like if someone says no to me, Clint, I'm shocked. Like, do you know what I mean? Like how's this person going to say no? Like, do you know, I genuinely believe everyone needs what I've got.
Yeah.
So I think the main thing with sales is it's all a transfer of belief, so I'm always shouting from the rooftops, like how good I am at what I do and, how much of a good product. And for me to believe in it more, like even before a call, I'll just look at like, I've got like, my assistant will screenshot all of the wins from the WhatsApp group.
Yeah.
I'll just look at them. And then I'll just get on the call and I'm thinking in my head, no, this person can't even say no. I know how good I am at what I do. So I think I said it on the call, like the 3 C's. Number one is like, conviction.
Yeah.
Because if you're not convinced that you can help the person, like you said, energy, they're going to pick up like, well, how am I supposed to think, no, it works if you don't even believe it?
It's like when you get to the price as well, when you're like, oh yeah, it's going to cost.
Oh, I love it.
No, when say if you had disbelief in yours.
Oh yeah,
obviously like you was on about 2K coaching stuff.
Yeah.
When you're saying, because I review calls all the time with my clients. So when you review the call, you get to the price, you can see him, beating around the bush. Oh yeah, you can do the deposit now if you want. Like
straight to the point.
You're not doing the deposit now if you want. You're either in or out.
Yeah.
It's not about if you want.
Yeah. So with Zoom, I do my calls on Zoom, but when it comes to the price, I deliberately don't look at them on the screen, and I look at the eye, like the webcam camera.
Yeah.
And I say to work with me, it's 20K.
Yeah.
And I've got payment plans if and also I tell them the cost of not doing it.
Yeah.
I say, if you're not going to do this, I promise you, I'm going to see you in 12 months. You're going to be in the same place and you're going to come back and you're going to end up paying double. So what is it? The price, which is what you're going to invest today, or the cost, not being able to take your kids on holiday for another year.
Yeah.
But you see like how instant and direct, like someone could say the same thing I've just said, but with like a wobble in the tone, it's not going to work.
It's because you're attaching it to a feeling and an outcome. So it hits harder.
Yeah.
It helps them understand. It's like me then, like when I done that event.
Yeah.
Like Nyla done a speech for Laura, because the kid passed away, blah, blah, blah. And I don't even know what Nyla said. I don't even know what she actually said. I went blank, but I was attached to the feeling, how it made me feel. It made me feel good. Made me feel like, wow, she's powerful. She's actually led the way and done, because I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I was choking up. I done I tried to do a speech in Marbella for, a little bit of a send-off sort of thing out of respect, because she was supposed to come to Marbella.
Yeah.
Obviously she couldn't because of the loss, but I tried to do a speech there and, the throat kept going and stuff like that. And, you could see, because obviously I had all the content.
Yeah.
And every time the throat went, I was laughing. but not like laughing. It's like I'm trying to ride my emotion.
Yeah.
Because that's what men do. You try and hide the emotion because
true,
you're embarrassed. You don't want to cry. That's obviously how it is.
Yeah.
Well, how I am anyway. And I know a lot of men are the same.
Yeah.
So she just took the way today, and it was good because Sam couldn't do it. And when Sam actually gave me my award, like saying how good I am, he was like, got the old tickly throat.
Yeah.
It was
That's
good
beautiful.
today. It was
yeah,
mega.
women are strong, man.
Yeah, well,
You know?
I feel like the more you've been through, the more you can
Relate.
It. Yeah, because Nyla lost her mum last year. Do you know what I mean? That's one of the biggest losses you can lose in your life.
Yeah, for
you
sure.
know? So, and the same as your dad. So depending on how close you are. But yeah, I think once you've been through that, it builds you know, some
100%.
serious resilience, doesn't it?
Yeah.
A different sort of mindset.
Yeah, I agree.
But back to business. So
Yeah.
going back to that, aren't we? But this was just a spontaneous one, wasn't it, really?
Yeah.
Because like I say, it took me a few days to get back in the mix, really. I did feel quite stressed and overwhelmed because, well, the show never stops, does it? You know, I had people to meet, you know, meetings to have, presentations, you know, I've got loads of projects in the pipeline. I've literally just invested again into the mentorship to upgrade all the, everyone's going to have their own account now where they log in and it's going to be all organised and stuff rather than school. It's like before we had school, it's...
Well, Go High Level?
What's that?
Is that Go High Level?
School.
No, I mean, are you going to use for the one that you create in Go High Level?
I think maybe I've got someone building it out.
I use Go High Level as well. It's really simple as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can have like when they log in, you know, like my brand's joelmcleodcoaching.com, but they'll type in clients.joelmcleodcoaching.com.
Yeah.
And it'll come up all branded. They put in the username and password and they've got access to all the recordings, all the material.
Yeah.
Makes it look really, I think branding's so important, you know.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes it's a definitely an upgrade.
Yeah.
So I'm putting that in a pipeline.
Good.
That's got everything in there, so everything's just in one place. Like with school now, it's like, it's good, it's got 3 pillars and all that, but it's all about upgrading, isn't it? And then you get a better outcome then.
Yeah, 100%. And I think it just puts more authority on you if they're signing into your platform.
Yeah.
Instead of, because first of all, they're seeing school.
Yeah.
And they're subconsciously being reprogrammed by school, hormosy. But when it's just like, boom, your brand.
Yeah.
You know, like you want your brand in people's faces as much. It's only over the past 8 weeks that I've really understood like the power of branding.
Yeah.
You know, like 8 weeks ago, I didn't even have a brand.
Yeah.
Didn't have Joel McLeod coaching or anything, found a new mentor and he was just banging on about branding. And I'm like, all right, mate, it's not that much of a big deal, but I'll do it anyway. And now, you know, I can't in my mind see like, oh, my income's risen because of this specific branding. But ever since I've been JM coaching, Joel McLeod coaching, the business has just took off.
Yeah. What did you get a new mentor then?
I got a new mentor, probably, it's probably been about 3 months now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't even have a mentor for a good few months before that as well.
Yeah.
And I was really, at that time, I was just being very close-minded. Like, I'm going to make my first million from being like a Bob Proctor consultant. I'm just going to sell thinking into results.
Yeah. 3
months into working with this new mentor, you know, I've created my own inner circle program. I've created a sales program that I've took people through. You know, I've got low ticket offers.
You've done a live event.
I've done a live event, like all of these things, like, and before I was just kind of being very close-minded, but the more it's like the way like I sold Devin on the one-to-one. He's my mentor ran me up and I've already paid him $20K to be in a circle for a year. And he's like, look, well, obviously I'm not allowed in America right now because of my criminal past, right? So he's like, look, I would want you to come over, but what I want to do for you is I'll meet you every Monday for 15 minutes. It's going to cost $25K for the 6 months. And I said, what do you think I should do? He said, I think you should do it. I'm like, well, I trust you. Let's do it. The next day I woke up and I thought, why am I not doing that? So I rang Devin and said the same thing to Devin, what my mentor said.
Yeah.
You know, like, I'm going to give you this opportunity to meet with me every single week. Like, you're not buying my time. Like, you're compressing your time, you know, and Devin went for it for the 15K.
Yeah.
So I just think being around my mentor and seeing the way he does things, everything that he does, I'm like, let me just do it. What's the worst thing Devin can say is no.
It's one of them. He's got the belief in you as well because obviously you've got a common interest with Bob Proctor.
Yeah.
That's how we got the connection. That's how I noticed you. And I noticed Devin as well because I knew Devin before I knew you.
Yeah.
Because I seen him because obviously it was when I was heavy into the coaching. I didn't even have a mentorship then. And I always seen him pop up on the ads.
Yeah.
And I noticed he was on the stage and he was on about Bob. I thought, oh, it's the Asian version of me.
Yeah.
So I thought, wow, he's like really creative. He's into the mindset stuff. He's going out his comfort zone all the time. He's doing events with like WWE and all that. So I thought, oh, he's got creative. He's unique. Him. So I thought, I like this guy and he's good. And then obviously, well, then I seen used to link. But it's one of them. You all have a common connection. That's why.
Well, he said he was on a treadmill and he seen me come up on the Explore page.
Yeah.
Clicked on me and then I was in Dubai with my missus. And he's over in Dubai. So he was like, can I get you on my podcast?
Yeah.
So I've got him on. I've gone down with my missus Georgina. Went on the podcast. I mean, didn't try and sell him or anything. He was just asking me questions about my life, etc. I must have left him with like a really good impression of Increase. And he messaged me rather later that, I think it was later that day. I said, look, let's hop on a Zoom. And, he joined Thinking into Results like there and then. Started working with him. Then like 2 weeks later, I created a sales program. I had like my first 6-figure month. I was like, obviously I know how to sell. Let me just put everything that I know into a program. He joined that. And then maybe 2 weeks later, he joined the one-to-one. Yeah. And then he joined the Inner Circle. Wow. So
it's just upgrade.
And he's getting the best results out of all my clients. I love clients that implement.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. 90% of people, they don't implement. They think that just turning up to the calls changes your results.
They think sending the money changes the results. Not even turn up to calls, sending the money.
Yeah. And it doesn't do shit.
It doesn't do anything that. That's just like taking a risk, really.
Yeah.
That's not even putting an energy into it. You think, I'll just take a risk. Yeah. What about if the person's got loads of money, not bothered about loss anyway?
Yeah. It's like with my mentor, he's got a WhatsApp group called Inner Circle. I've never once posted in it.
No.
People just posting it all day. It's like being part of a community makes you feel like you're moving forward.
Yeah.
I don't need to post. I'm busy selling.
Yeah.
Growing the business. Do you know what I mean? But Devin, I think Devin was on about 15 or 20K when he came to me. Last month, he cash collected 40. For 5 years, he was charging 1,500.
What, for 6 months?
For 6 months. And I said to him, on your next call, turn round to the camera and say, dude, everything's the same.
Yeah.
All the presentation stays the same. But when it comes to the price, you say, look, to work with me, it's 4K.
Yeah.
Bro, for about 2 weeks, he's like, Joel, I'm doing everything you tell me to do, but this. I said, well, you're not doing everything I tell you to do then. I don't care if the person says yes or no. I want you now. I mean, he messaged me the other day, he sold 3 4K programs in a week, which is like 12K. And I sent him a message like, could you sell for 1.5 again? And he was like, nah, that's a poor man's mindset. But it's only when you take the step. What's happened is his whole paradigm shifted.
Yeah.
I never thought I could sell, a 20K program.
Yeah.
But then when you turn around and sell it, then you've got the evidence.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, I can do it.
Yeah.
When you've got that voice in your head, you can't go on stage in front of 60 people.
Yeah.
And then you do it, you kind of separate yourself from the paradigm. It's like, hold on a minute. You just told me that I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
And I went ahead and done it anyway. Yeah.
It's just the disbelief when you're going out your comfort zone. It tells you all this shit, what holds you back. And that's why 90% of people stay the same.
Are you scared every day?
Not every day, no.
Not every day?
No.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm scared every day, but I'm always asking myself, what would make me really uncomfortable today? Because every time I've done something that's really uncomfortable, you're growing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
you are.
I'm always saying to my clients, the first question after you've done your morning routine is what would make me uncomfortable today? I'm having the best month of my life.
Yeah.
I don't need to go in Shredfast on Monday and take over their staff meeting.
Yeah.
But when I think about it, my heart starts going boom, 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 boom,
it's
boom,
one
boom,
of them.
boom.
It's like it's not scared every day because you probably have a CNS overload or something. You probably need a week off the gym, but it's often. You're scared often. I was scared today going to a shoot. I've done. I can't even tell you how many shoots I've done, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I was nervous, going there a little bit. Well, not nervous, but you feel a shift in your nervous system.
Yeah.
You don't feel calm and,
Yeah, but it's good for you, man.
It is.
Yeah, it's good for your growth.
I felt amazing after it. It's good. And the big events, speaking on stage, the scariest one what I've done was, I think the scariest one's what you do is when you're in your thoughts the most, but I'd done the biggest one, which was it February? I think it was February this year.
How many people?
120.
Sick.
But I got Scott Thomas on there as well. So we had a special guest as well. And that was the biggest one. That was at Shrigley Hall.
Did that feel the best after it?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, it's the way it works, right?
It felt good. Obviously, I've had, to be fair, I tell a lie actually, that event was good. It was the biggest. And I always post a picture with the people because you think, oh yeah, I'm impacting a lot of lives, which is what we want. But one of the best speaking ones, what I'd done was my first mentor event. And that was 16 people.
Okay.
But it was the best because I felt like I delivered absolutely excellent. I knew what I was talking about. You know, I was confident. I was mentally at my best.
Yeah.
You know, I was, fully sober for a long time, clear. You know, I knew what I was talking about. I liked what I talked about as well, like the mindset stuff.
Yeah.
And I was teaching people how to grow, like not just with physique. So in that moment, the reason why it felt the best is because I felt like I aligned with who was supposed to be at that moment.
Yeah, I get you.
So
yeah. what are you doing with that? You're just like getting a villa and just giving your clients an invitation to come stay in the villa, and this is the price, and boom, boom, boom.
So that Marbella retreat, that was the villa. I was on about the first that's my second mentor event. That so
Okay.
I'm a fast action taker like yourself.
Yeah. So the first one was what? It was just
that was Crown Plaza in Manchester.
Okay.
So that was 17 people, I think it was.
Yeah.
Including myself.
Okay.
So that was, what date was that now?
Just clients.
I always invite outside people.
Okay.
And they pay money for it, obviously. So
yeah.
then
Oh, so your clients got it for free?
Oh, yeah. I always give my clients everything.
Oh,
for free.
okay.
I never ever charge my clients.
Oh, okay.
Even for any events. Never
I charge mine.
Yeah, I never charge me.
No, okay.
I just took all my clients to Nando's and paid for everything.
Sick.
Yeah, it's like people do it differently, don't they? But
Yeah.
I don't. I think if you're in my world and you invest into me, I'm going to invest into you and give back. I've always been like that.
Yeah.
Like some of my clients stayed, that was their first shoot with me.
Yeah.
And then they're like, "You're not paying, are you?" Like, yeah. And these own big businesses, like millionaires, some of these, like really wealthy people, and you're not paying. Like, I'll pay. No,
Yeah.
it's normal. This is what we do around here.
Yeah.
So some of them are shocked because
so you're kind of including in your package.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you could think about creating something though where like, the best thing that you can do for your current clients is sell them something that's going to take the results to even a new level.
Yeah.
Well,
I've made that VIP package.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
So,
I read A Happy Pocket Full of Money. Have you seen it?
No, but I've heard you speak about it in the last episode.
So obviously I read that, and then obviously I had the epiphany, woke part 2, and then created this package.
Sick.
So that was that. I've got 2 books, 2 new ones. So there's one called Surrounded by Idiots. Have you heard of that one?
No.
So that's like different personalities. So there's like different colours, 4 different colours.
4 different ones. Yeah, I've heard of it actually.
So they say there's a mixture. You're a mixture of 2. I read because there's loads. There's like 20 different descriptions for each personality. And I felt like I was a bit of everything, really. But mainly 2 of them. I think I was blue and something else. But I'm going to read that one. But the first one is, what's it called now? Devil something. It's by Napoleon Hill.
Oh, yeah, The Devil's...
Did you tell me to get that book?
Outwitting the Devil.
Yeah.
Yeah, by Napoleon Hill.
Did you tell me to get that book?
Don't think so.
Someone, I don't even know who told me to get it.
It's a good book, though. Have you read The Power of Awareness by Neville Goddard?
No.
That's the only book I read.
Oh, is it?
It's the only book I read.
So what's that one, what I've got about then? Because I'm going to read that one first.
Outwitting the Devil. That's like, it's a great book.
Yeah.
And Napoleon's is basically, it's like he's having a conversation with a devil. And the devil's basically saying, this is how I get into the human being mind.
Oh.
Through bad food that's not conducive to health, through overindulgence in sex,
Wow. That's
from
going to be good for me.
consuming too much. Yeah. So it's like, I think the audiobook's really good as well because you're getting like the narrator's voice, but then when the devil speaks in a devil voice.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's like Napoleon Hill asking the devil questions and the devil answers them.
So it's like obviously fake dopamine in it.
Yeah.
Stopping fake dopamine to move forward. That's really the secret how you actually be successful.
Yeah.
And that's the biggest thing what I've changed to move forward fast. Like if I was going from me now to last year, the biggest change is removing the dopamine.
What type of things?
Alcohol.
Oh, yeah. So you
cocaine.
don't drink?
Nah.
Okay. Yeah,
Alcohol,
me neither.
cocaine. Yeah.
Drink coffee?
Yeah.
Not removing that one?
Nah.
Me neither.
But I still have some things what are dopamine though.
Okay.
I'm not like perfect.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I'm not perfect, and I'd still have things what I know. If I remove them, I'll be even better.
Yeah, but then I think there's an opposite to everything in the universe. So the opposite to work is play. I think we need that.
Yeah.
Like we need to be able to switch off and have some playful time. Like every day I watch some bullshit on YouTube.
Yeah.
Like an hour just to switch off before bed, and then I'll have a bit of a read on my book and then I'll go sleep.
You can be too focused.
I believe so.
You can be too focused. Like I remember it was 2021, I think, or 22. Mm-hmm. And I wasn't really that focused. Like, I was hitting 20K months very easy on going on benders, to be honest. Like, just being open and honest. Sometimes I was getting on sales calls fucked.
Yeah.
Not often, but I have done in the past.
Mm-hmm.
And I found it very easy to be successful. You know, and 20K to now, obviously, there's no comparison, but it's still a real big milestone for a lot of people.
Yeah.
And you get people online saying, oh, yeah, it's bullshit, this and that. You can do it with the eyes closed, so being honest. Like, and I've done that going around in circles. I wasn't drinking every single day, but when I drank, you know, I was going on the 2-day benders heavily. Do you know what I mean? I wasn't doing I don't do anything by halves. Like, you can ask Nyla that. I've always been all or nothing. Like, I think
me too.
There's no point having a sip of beer. I don't want to poison my body. I might as well get fucked and get the feeling.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be having a glass of wine with a meal and all that sort. That's just not my personality. It's everyone's different. But when I went over there, so I went to Dubai. So I went to a Mark Coles event. Do you know Mark? Devon's with Mark Coles, I think, or he was. He's a business mentor, top guy. He made me at my first 20K a month in a year, basically. He took me from like probably about 3K to 20K in a year. So we had an event in Dubai because he lives there now. So we all flown over there. And like I say, I was in the cycle of drinking. You know, if I had like a meal, I would be getting fucked at the meal, you know, having a lot of drinks. So there was only me and another, there was me and a girl there who I've known, Laura. And we was the only two drinking on the table. It was all coaches. We went for a coach's meal. Mark Coles wasn't there, but we thought we'll meet the people, have a little bit of a network, you know, before we actually do the meeting the next day in the event. And every single person on the table, they wasn't drinking, they wasn't interested, they was very focused. And I remember thinking, hey, you boring bastards, you. You're not my type of people. Me and Lauren was like, it's boring, these, like slagging them off outside and everything, like, fucking hell, not even having a drink and all that. Obviously, looking back now, they was doing the right thing because they had a big, like, one of the lads had a big presentation the next day. He wants to be focused, he's smashing life. But these was only doing like a couple grand, if that more than me, some of them. And I was just taking the piss, to be honest.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know where I was going with that one, but
what
was the meaning of that one? I went on a bit of a tangent then.
Yeah, well, I think your mindset, you was probably programmed to be making the 20K a month, you know. Yeah, for me personally, like, people would look at my lifestyle and think it's boring.
Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. I was saying, you can be too focused. Like, they were actually too focused, where there was no happiness in life. They're very monotone with everything what they're doing. They're very boring people. Yeah. And it can drain your energy down. And I think when you're too focused, it's because you're trying to be perfect.
Yeah, and you're chasing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I mean, we're both very focused, you know, you can tell that from our results, but we know how to kind of, like, I've been there when I've been like, everything's, you know, rigid. Now I'm a lot more playful. You know, I'll have more jokes and stuff like that. But from the outside, someone would look at my lifestyle and think it's boring. Like, I do exactly what I want to do every day. Yeah. I wake up, I have a coffee, I write down 10 things I'm grateful for. I write down my goal a couple of times. I'll write down a few sentences that imply that I've already achieved my goal. Yeah. Then I'll read a bit of my book. Then I'll go into work. Yeah. Then I'll train. Yeah. Then I'll eat. Then I might chill with the kids, chill with the missus, and then I'll get in bed every day. Yeah. And I love it. You know, I was in the barbers and the guy was like, did you go Moss Side Carnival? And I was kind of like, him, because I'm definitely not. Listen, I'll tell you a story, right? I took my missus, well, my previous mentor ever, she lived in, well, she lives in Marbella. She's Polish, she lived in Ireland, then she moved to Marbella. She's got an incredible home over there. Yeah. With her fiance, Ridge. And she got me to my first, like, 35K month. Yeah. So she had, it was called Millionaire Mastermind. I paid like 20K for like the 6-month program, and it included like a private dinner at hers. Wow. And I flew the missus out on another day. She met me after it. And then me and Georgina had like a few days in Marbella. Yeah. So we're driving, we're like, come on, we'll do something. We'll find a nice beach, right? Yeah. Because I just want to sit down, get a suntan, read my book, have some food, have some fruit. And I've typed in I've said, what's the most opulent beach on ChatGPT or something? Yeah. And ChatGPT said Nikki Beach. Yeah. So I said to Georgina, like, come, we're going Nikki Beach. We've got there, bro, it's the fucking complete opposites. I thought it was a beach.
Yeah, it's a beach club.
It's a beach club.
It always comes up first as the best one in there.
Yeah, but I didn't. I thought it was like an empty beach with like waves for me to just sit and relax.
Yeah.
So we've got there, the music's like boom, boom.
You can.
boom.
I did go there once, so
Yeah.
Nicky Beach. Well, obviously this year, I went in the Nicky Beach, but then you can actually go around the thing, and there's the beach where you can chill and stuff.
There's the beach. Yeah. Well,
There's still the beats going off and everything, though. It's right there.
Boom, boom. Yeah, music. So we was going to go, and he said, "Oh, you know, it's like €300, and you know, you get that back on food and drink."
Yeah.
But you know how much food I ate because I don't drink. We
Yeah.
ordered €300 worth of meat.
Yeah.
And I was just eating it, and then there was a guy with his missus, and you know, like when you're around someone that's pissed and you're not pissed,
Yeah,
it's just
annoying,
not
innit?
the same vibe.
Nah, it's
he's
annoying,
sat on the
I think.
bench, he's looking at me, he's like, and I'm just looking, bro. I was laid down reading my book next to the speaker. My missus was having a mint time, but it's just not me. You know, I'm
Yeah.
just, you know, everyone's got their own little different type of vibes. But for me, it was more sitting, watch a film, and have a spliff. Now,
Yeah.
obviously, I don't smoke no more, but that
Yeah.
I was always kind of like the low guy,
Oh yeah, and it's one of them. You're either drinking or smoking.
drinking or smoking. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So now I still have the same similar lifestyle, just obviously without the cannabis. But I couldn't think of anything worse than going to a nightclub.
Do you never have the cannabis anymore then?
Never.
Oh,
No.
yeah.
It'd be detrimental if I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I got out of hospital, I remember the doctor who looked at me. He
Oh
said,
yeah, you went in
he's-
because of that.
yeah, he said, you cannot go out and smoke weed,
Yeah, ever
you
again.
know, ever again.
I know. To be fair, like I know, obviously you said about the psychosis. I had about 2 or 3 other lads psychosis because of I think edibles and maybe
Yeah,
smoking
cannabis
it as
induced
well.
psychosis, yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was down to like I don't know, probably heavier stuff than that. To be fair.
Yeah, I've never touched a heavy drug in my life.
Yeah.
I was just a very heavy weed smoker, but I'm so grateful it happened, man, because
Yeah.
now, like, I don't drink. You know what I do love, though? I love... My missus has always been... Because my missus don't drink as well. Like, I've attracted a woman that's pretty much the same as me.
Yeah.
And I've never been the one for, like, you know, like, non-alcoholic beverages.
Yeah.
Bro, I love them zero alcohol, like, beers and
Yeah.
Coronas and stuff. I like one of them while I'm just chilling, watching the TV.
Yeah, I've had the 0 alcohols.
Yeah, I like them.
Yeah, but it's one of them. It's out the life in it now, so it's thingy pointless, isn't it?
Yeah,
Kind of like
true.
dancing with the devil a bit sometimes. Like,
Not for me.
Yeah.
I don't ever feel like
Yeah.
that switch. Like, oh, can I go? Because I've never really been a big drinker anyway.
Oh, yeah,
All
true.
my
It's probably
family's
easier for you.
smokers. Where for you, because you've
All my
had
family are drinkers.
because you've had that past, it'd be
Yeah.
a bit different for you.
Yeah, it's
You know what I
like
mean?
my upbringing, and this is obviously probably why I'm how I am really.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, since I've been 15, 16, you're going on the all-inclusive holidays, you're just abusing alcohol for 7 days straight.
Yeah,
You're forgetting about, even if I'd obviously, I was into the gym when I was 15, that's when I started, but even when, say, I was serious with the training,
yeah,
when I was on holiday, it was a totally different person. There's no in between. It's like you're eating junk food every single day, you're drinking alcohol every single day, and then you're coming home feeling like shit.
yeah.
It's like that was normal to me.
I think it's keystone. I call them keystone habits.
Yeah.
Like when you stop something like drinking, it doesn't just stop with the drinking. It has a massive impact on like all of your other habits. You know,
Yeah.
staying consistent with the gym.
Yeah.
Staying consistent with your business, and yeah, I couldn't even think about drinking now.
Yeah, that was the main blocker for me when I was going around in circles. It was like, yeah, I wasn't going out all the time, but when I did,
when you did,
it
yeah.
was putting the blocker on. And well, you know yourself, when you're in a low vibration, you don't just like, oh, you feel good today. Good things don't just start happening automatically. It's always a bit of a delayed response.
Yeah.
I've come to realize it's always a delayed response.
Yeah.
With everything, it's like if you thought something negative, now it's not just going to happen straight away.
Yeah.
If you thought something positive, it's not going to happen straight away. It's like it's kind of like you need to be in that zone of the mindset for quite a bit.
Yeah, isn't that that's a good thing though?
Yeah.
Imagine if all our thoughts manifested right now. Well, I think we'd all be in jail.
Yeah.
Sigmund Freud, he said if we was all on trial for the thoughts that we had, we'd all get sentenced to death.
Yeah.
So it's a good thing that there is a delay, you know. So the outside, I think the outside world that we're experiencing right now is a manifestation of what we thought about in the past. I'm not sure how long ago. So this is why I never let my thinking be controlled from what's going on outside, you know, because there is a delay.
Yeah.
Just like, you know, if I was to get my missus pregnant now, you know, not in 3 months, I don't start shouting at her saying, "Where's the baby?" You know, we
might
know, we know it takes about, you know, 9 months for the baby to manifest. So same thing with our goals. What some people do is the water in the seed, you know,
Yeah.
they're thinking about the goal. They're thinking about the goal. They look in the outside world a month later and go, "Oh, this clearly doesn't work." And then they start digging up the seed by doubting.
Well, you That's well true. That's because even look at films.
Yeah.
Look at films, then look at real life now. It is changing into the films, like from 2034, like Terminator. You know, with the AI and stuff like that and everything. It's like slowly changing, really.
Yeah, it's true.
You know, it's all changing in the way they want it to change, innit, really?
Yeah.
But like, obviously, I know we was off camera before, but getting into conspiracies, like, that's why it's not good to get sapped into it, because you're best off just being neutral through life.
Yeah, I think when the people that are into conspiracies,
heavy weed smokers.
maybe, and you know, I'm not sat here saying I'm anti-conspiracy. Like I used to look into it, but when you grow in a team, when you working towards your goal every day, I don't even know where I'd be able to fit searching conspiracy theories up into my life.
It's hard to be grateful if you focus on conspiracies.
Possibly.
It is, isn't it? Because you're not focusing on actually what you've got. You're focusing on what could be.
What could be.
What's going to happen.
Yeah, and I think it makes people feel important.
Some people are scared of life. You know, I remember going to some shop once and this guy was fully brainwashed by conspiracies and he's acting like you can't use your cards anymore or you're going to be tracked and all this. And I thought, it's getting a bit serious, this now.
Serious.
Like, I couldn't really
Turn
give a
you
flying
mental.
fuck, to be honest. I'm just here to have a good day.
Yeah, turn you mental. Yeah, Napoleon Hill said an idle mind is the devil's workshop.
Yeah.
That's why we need a goal.
Yeah.
You know, anytime I've looked into stuff like that and been consumed by it,
Yeah.
because I've got nothing better to do. You know, if we don't have a clearly defined goal, then we start drifting.
Yeah.
You know, like, it's funny how me and you are not looking into conspiracies because we got shit to do. We got people to help, people to serve, you know?
Yeah, well, that's not on about conspiracies, but when I went to see my mentor the other day,
Yeah.
because ever since I've been doing the mentorship, I don't know if I'm focused on it. I obviously am, aren't I? But I feel like you get more hate online.
Okay.
Since talking about money and all this sort of stuff, because there's a lot of people who don't believe it, you know, because they're nowhere near it. So it's unbelievable for them.
Yeah.
You know, it's like when people do these raffles online, put a pound in, you win a car. You know, if you've never won the car, you're not going to believe it. But there is people giving back things like that, you know, because they might get £1 million. It's only it's 1 million people. They might be putting some ads on and really they're getting £1 million for the car, but you're only paying £1. So
that's true.
Do you know what I mean? So it's like, the more I feel like I am getting a lot more sort of negative comments around different things.
Yeah.
And he's like, if it's not really serving you moving forward, I don't even focus on it.
Yeah. Can I share my opinion on that?
Yeah.
This is just what I've realized with social media, right? If I start getting negative comments on a YouTube post, I know it's hit a new audience. I know the video's performing.
Yeah.
So that means I would see that as I'm getting out there more.
Yeah.
Because if your content was only hitting your current audience, would you get any negative responses?
No, and it is getting out there more. It is getting more views.
So that's why you're getting more negative responses.
Yeah.
I used to have a YouTube mentor called Ed Lawrence.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's really, really good at YouTube, and he said, like, that's how you'll know when it's hit a new, he used to call them buckets. YouTube will put your content out to this bucket to see if it works, or this bucket. And when you start getting negative comments, you know it's reached a new bucket. In other words, a new audience. So I put, the content's been coming out about that in-person event that I did.
Yeah.
And over the past week, like, tons of like negative comments, and I'm like, yes, I'm growing.
I just want to say, with all that post, what you're doing, you look very professional, and it's like you've done a million of them.
Yeah.
It's like I feel proud when I see you doing them.
Thank you. Yeah, someone else said that. Like I said, I was really scared to do it, which obviously, because I teach this material, I understand that anything that I'm really scared to do, once I go and do it, I'm just going to grow so much. But I was very surprised how quick and comfortable I felt up there. For the first 5 minutes, a bit sketchy, but then I felt like I was just speaking to one person, and then the response, you know, like, I think I paid like $4,000 for the venue, and you know, I signed up 4 clients from that event. Like, a couple joined, you know, a couple joined, two online fitness coaches as well, and you know, I made money from the event. I helped people, and in terms of social media, that's one thing that I've not had. You know, like you see me do like videos in this room and, you know, in my office and stuff, but to be stood up in front of a crowd, you know, that really positions you as an expert on social media as well.
And it strips you from that old fraudster thing as well, because that's why if you look like around in the industry, how many people are avoiding it? They're not doing it.
Yeah, that's true.
There's only certain people, they're the ones who actually know what they're doing. The other ones are fraudsters. They don't.
That's true. I never thought about it like that.
It's just they fake. You know, anyone can sit behind a laptop and say, you know, I'm earning this much, I'm doing this much. Go and teach it then. You know, that's why I always do events. And that's why when I get a good result, I'll always go out my way and travel to the client and meet them in person. Like a good thing, I don't know if you could take this away and you might want to try it yourself, but say if you get a result, actually, I've seen you do it. I think you've done an interview with someone in a sports car.
Oh, yeah, Ryan in Dubai, yeah.
So when, obviously, make it even, it depends who you want to hit, really, but if you want to make it even more real, you're just doing a hotspot like Nando's.
Okay.
It's realistic. People believe it.
Yeah.
Do it raw off the cuff on your iPhone. You know, reverse camera mode. It's real. There's no editing. If you stutter on it, just post it anyway. If they're stuttering and acting shy, post it anyway.
I like that.
The more real it is now, the more it sells, because there's that much AI, editing, you know, all these different apps. People are used to saying the same shit.
Yeah.
So they just swipe past it. It can be the best video in the world. It's like at your event, if you would have done, you know, I don't know if you did do this, but if you would have, all right, I'm just at my event with all these people, you know, what's went round, that would have got the most views out of any single professional video what you've ever made.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, no, I'm definitely going to do that. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't think I post enough of my testimonials. I see you do that a lot on social media.
Well, it's results, isn't it?
Yeah, it's results. Results sell more than anything else, right?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, I like that.
With, I was going to say something else now. So we've talked about a bit about sales. Obviously events. What else was it now? There's something else what I was going to mention.
Was it business?
Yeah, we could talk about business if you want.
Yeah, what about it?
I don't know. I can't remember what I was going to say now. My mind's went blank. Oh, yeah, I was going to ask you actually. So out of all the social media platforms, what you use, which one do you think works most for you?
YouTube.
YouTube, yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
Probably because I've just been ultra consistent with it for since January 2024.
Wow. So if you was like, you know, starting me up, all that sort.
Yeah.
What key things would you say you need to do to be good at this?
Do it first. Like if you go and look at my first like videos, I've got white shit on my lips and stuff, but I did it. Yeah. So not, I would say just putting stuff out there and not trying to make it perfect. You know, just putting it out there, and then, you know, with repetition, you get better. Now I can just do a YouTube video with like my eyes closed. Like 2 days ago, I usually do them in this studio with Harry, like my YouTube videos. I've not done a YouTube video in my office at home for ever since I've been coming to this studio, right? And I just felt a pull. Like my mentor said something on an inner circle call the other day, and I've never heard Bob say it. I've never heard anyone say it, or maybe I have, but it's not hit me. He said, if you're not getting new ideas, your goal isn't reaching your subconscious mind.
True that.
I thought, wow.
Yeah.
So I'm in my office, I get an idea, do like a direct call to action on a YouTube video to book a call.
Yeah.
So I just done it, like freestyled it as well. No teleprompter, no nothing, just freestyled it, brought out the stick person. And Jonathan, who I signed up in the car before this podcast, you know, he came from, I was like, what YouTube video? And he's like, oh, it was called The Universe is Begging You to Ignore Reality or something. And I was thinking in my head, that was that direct call to action one. So with YouTube, I like it because people get to know you more.
Yeah.
But I think every single social media platform will work if you learn two things: consistency and repetition. Like all year, I've not been consistent with Instagram. That's why I've hired a social media team. Now for the past, I think I've been working with them about 90 days. Just 2 reels just go up every single day. Like,
you think it's worth it, that?
Absolutely. Devin found me on, Devin has probably invested up to now about £50,000 with me in the past 90 days. He come across me on the Explore page.
Yeah.
You know, due to my social media team. Yeah. You know, and for example, like I've got a 3-day online challenge on Tuesday coming up, the Identity Shift. And 100 people have registered already.
Is that a sales workshop, that?
Not necessarily sales. I might touch on it a bit. To be honest, I don't even know what I'm going to talk about yet. I just know it's going to be great.
A presentation and then...
Yeah, it'd be an hour call every single day.
Is it like an event sort of thing?
Yeah, an event, like a 3-day masterclass.
So it's a presentation, so it's a selling in it. People buy from you.
Yeah, well, 3-day masterclass, give value, and whoever wants to take the next step, they'll have the opportunity to do that.
Yeah.
But I've only promoted that on YouTube, and my social media team promoted it on my Instagram. And I only started promoting it about 4 days ago. 100 people have registered.
Wow.
And that's organically, like I don't use ads.
Wow.
The one that I did 3 weeks ago was a 2-hour live training.
Yeah.
122 people registered. 60 people shown up on the Zoom live.
That's a big short rate.
15 people book calls.
Wow.
Yeah.
They're good numbers then.
Good numbers. And I think because it's organic.
Yeah, they always show up more if it's organic.
If it's organic.
I'll tell you a quick example. So like, I done a live webinar, my first one. Mm-hmm. Obviously, I didn't know how to do it, clueless with technology. I just delegate things what I don't want to learn about or I'm not good at.
Yeah.
It's easier, innit?
Yeah, true.
So I got a team, basically, hired them. They registered, I think, about 200 odd people. So I was like, this is nice, 200 odd people.
How many turned up?
About 6 turned up.
6?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Poor leads, old 70-year-olds on the call and all that, nothing to do with health and fitness. So I was thinking, so what's going on here?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Obviously, I was already in like a bit of a, is it going to work mindset? Because I've never done it before, I was probably letting it take over a little bit, really, thinking about it. But I'd done it, and then I had to believe, like, not really that good sales workshops. Thought I'll do another one, because my mentor's always banging on, you need to do these, work
Game
for
changers.
him. Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
So I'd done the second one, and I'd done it all organically. It was like 20 people. And Tuffle, Tuffle, don't you?
To fail,
So he was like, basically, because he was working with a guy who'd done the first one for me.
Okay.
He actually put a comment like, I'm not doing as good because only 20 compared to, 200. He's put a little bit of doubt comment sort of thing. But the laugh was on him because still the same amount of people turned up, around 6.
Yeah.
Made at least 20 grand from that. Do you know what I mean? Compared to 0 before.
And you're selling them one-to-many on the call?
No, so you book the call, yeah.
Yeah, so my mentor's working with me on selling one-to-many.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
So it's...
I've not done it yet, but...
Yeah, so it's one of them, like, my mentor literally going for it. So if it's higher than 1,000, ideally it's probably better off getting a one-to-one call, even though they probably sold on the live webinar anyway.
Yeah.
It's just nice and it's a good personal touch and it's a big amount, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If it's less than 1,000, then, you could probably do it on there.
Yeah, my mentor told me to watch his, 3-hour training.
Yeah.
And I watched it, and he said, always teach the what, not the how.
Yeah.
Where I used to teach them everything. He said, teach them the what, but then he said, you need to learn how to future pace.
Yeah.
Overcome false beliefs, and all this shit that I didn't even know.
Yeah.
So I'm like, interesting. So I watched it, and, maybe 2 hours in, he starts pitching this program. He stacks it up to 50K.
Yeah.
And he says, you can buy it now. It's only going to cost you 5,000.
Yeah.
And you can get started with 997.
Yeah.
Bro, within 5 minutes, I think he must have come off and made $500,000, and he didn't take one individual sales call. I said, I want some of that.
Yeah. Yeah. You stack all the things and what they're worth and put the price, and then, I've done that one before.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Selling
just obviously,
one to
it's just like you say, repetition.
Yeah, for sure.
You have to keep doing them. Sometimes they do good, sometimes they don't do good. It's like you have to keep doing them. You can't be in that belief that this doesn't work.
Yeah.
When it's obviously working. Like when I went to see David Byer in America, the biggest thing what works for him is a presentation. He says that's the biggest thing. It's like everything what you sell really in big's a presentation. A live event's a presentation. It's 3-day presentation.
Yeah.
When I went to his, he 100% made $1 million in a day doing that.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And he was actually teaching how to do £1 million weekend at the event, because obviously it was business growth and mindset and meditation and all that. It was the best event I've ever been in my full life.
Sick.
It was life-changing.
You have to let me know when you go to those events.
Yeah,
I'll be in
you
on
need
some
to
of them,
watch David
as long
Byer.
as it's not America.
It is America.
I've seen him come up on
you need to watch him.
YouTube a few times as well.
He's got a book that changed mind. You should read that.
They changed mine.
I changed mind.
I changed mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
It's only about 20 quid or something.
Is it?
Yeah.
Can't afford that.
It's worth it. It's worth it.
Yeah. No, I like that. Yeah.
But yeah, well, I think we're actually nearly up on time here, aren't we?
I think we're past the time.
Oh, past the time.
I think that's a 75-minute conversation.
Bloody chin wagging there, but is there anything you want to end it by doing? A dance or?
Nah. I thought that was a great conversation. I think just me and you, sat speaking with each other, people watching this. Like I said, I think the most powerful thing about mentorship and having people that are where you want to be is just, it's not necessarily like do this specific action step. It's just their thinking. You start to normalize their thinking. So no, just gratitude to you, brother, for having me.
Yeah, gratitude for coming. Do you want to plug your Instagram handle or anything like that?
Yeah, we'll collab on this on YouTube. Yeah. But in terms of Instagram, it's at Joel McLeod. And also I've got a new podcast as well. People have been coming up to me that have been seeing your podcast, so they've been finding me through that. That's on a separate YouTube channel, which is at Joel McLeod Coaching. And then also, did I mention my Instagram? Yeah, everything on social media.
Mention it again.
Everything on social media is Joel McLeod.
Yeah, so everything the same, easy. Mine's Active Physiques on Instagram. So, yeah, and Active Physiques on YouTube as well, actually. So everything's the same.
Yeah.
But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Like I say, at the end of the day, we're moving forward within business, we're changing lives, but we're just normal people as well. So
true.
I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one.